pitcher, Christian Javier. How about a report on him, Chris?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
George Springer, the next to hit, takes outside. The 1-0. Just missed. That's in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. He goes down looking. Bo Bichette up to the dish. In there, and it's 0-1. Bo Bichette, second-round pick, 2016, and a kid who comes from pretty good baseball family. His dad, Dante, played for California, Milwaukee, Colorado, Cincinnati, and Boston over 14 big league seasons, and Dante could swing it.
Yeah, and you just get the sense in watching Bo that this guy, all he wants to do is win. A gamer, goes hard, and wants to lead that ball club to a championship.
Fly ball down the line. One down, base is empty. That one missed. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
It's a good take.
Two now. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Struck him out looking.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Two outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That misses the zone. 1-0. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye right there.
2-1.
Kicks and deals. And that's outside. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Two outs, runner at first. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Ball one, no strikes. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Varsho checks his swing, appeal to third, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one left. Now here come the Astros, no score. Back here at Minute Maid Park. And today's starting pitcher, Kevin Gausman. What do you got on him, Chris?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
And stepping in for the Astros, Mauricio Dubon.
The second baseman.
And a pitch. And that's in for a strike. The 0-1. That one ripped, but foul. And the righty deals. And 1-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
This one in the air, center field. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's one down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a guy or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Here's Alex Bregman. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Singy, this guy was a shortstop most of his life. He's transitioned very nicely to third base, and the power has come at the major league level. Here comes the 0-1. And strike 2.
Yeah, and one thing, even though we don't see a whole lot of bunting these days, I've always been impressed with how he's been able to make that play up the third base line and throw firm to first to get the out.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. That one's in there, 0-1. The 0-1. Smash to the left side. Chapman over to first in time. And that is that. Astros are down quietly. Scoreless after 1. Back here at the ballpark, top of the second. Here's Matt Chapman.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And he deals. And that's downstairs and outside. Two balls, no strikes to count. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like the pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boo. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is count as the innings roll on.
Up to the plate is Brandon Belt. In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. Brandon Belt goes deep. His first homer of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Danny Jansen to hit here.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And ball one. The 1-0. And another ball. Javier maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff. It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Kevin Biggio up to the plate.
That's the ball. That's inside.
The wind to the pitch. And that's down and away. Swings through that one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And now it's even up. Caught him looking for the K. Jays open it up with a solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. And now, Jose Abreu.
The first baseman.
Jose Abreu, one of those guys with kind of a quirky number 79. It was a number his mother chose for him way back when. She said, pick a unique number and make it yours. Gosman back to work. There's the strike. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Here's Kyle Tucker. In there for strike one.
It's 0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Abreu aboard here at first with nobody out. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That just misses, and that's ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes, and now one away.
Oh, big power guy right there, and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And stepping in is the speedy Jeremy Pena. And first offering is fouled off. And now 1-2. Next offering is downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. In the air, right field. And George makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Batting 7, the left fielder.
Corey Julks up next for the Astros. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. 0-1. That's in there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. On the ground, out to short. Over to Biggio, and that is the inning. 1 left for Houston. They're down 1-0. Back here in Houston, here's a speed threat, Kevin Kiermaier. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. So now 1-2. That one inside, ball 2. The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Full count.
The wind and the pitch. In the air, center field. He makes the grab. One away.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. George Springer, a Connecticut native. In fact, played his college ball at UConn. First-round pick by the Astros in 2011. And he helped lead the Astros to the World Series in 2017. 0-1 now. Now a fly ball to right center. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop.
2 out, space is empty. Bo Bichette will hit next. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. In there, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can.
And he's got it in right field for the 3rd out, so that'll do it. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And the right-hander back to work. And that's in for a strike. Strike 2. Kevin Gausman hails from Colorado, but he played his college ball at LSU. He was the 4th overall pick in the 2012 draft, made his debut at 22 years old in 2013, and he has gotten himself through a lot. Next offering upstairs.
Yeah, and coming through the minor leagues, he was expected to be the #1 starter for the Baltimore Orioles and never quite lived up to that billing, but continued to fight ups and downs, persevered, and after 2 free agent deals, he finally became an all-star.
Martin Maldonado up to hit. Right through there for a strike. Maldonado measures 6 feet even, 230 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And the 0-1.
Puerto Rico doesn't just produce baseball talent, it produces Hall of Fame talent from Roberto Clemente to Pudge Rodriguez.
And the pitch. Going to count 1 and 2.
Inside, ball.
Now this is in the air down the line. Reaches for it, but it's foul. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
The batter number 14.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Right-hander kicks, deals. That's to third. Gathers and throws to first. Inning over. Nothing doing there for Houston. Still behind by a count of 1-0. As we go to the top of the fourth. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he's made Dad proud so far in his career. Multiple all-star appearances. A guy who was born in Montreal way back when, 1999, when his dad was playing for the Expos.
Yeah, and so much violence with that swing. Exit velocity is charged and very fun to watch. More plate discipline than Dad.
Next offering is fouled back. Siggy, how about this note? A little more than 400 games into his career, Vlad Jr. had the exact homer total and OBP as his dad. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One and two here. Hit softly on the ground to third. Over to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Good eye right there.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
2-0. There's a swing and a miss.
2-1.
And there's a ball.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Left-hand hitter waits. And now it's filled up. Righty to the plate. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him swinging.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Struck out swinging his first time. Ball one there.
No strike.
Two down, nobody on. Slider misses outside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That's down and in. And a 4-pitch walk.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
So a man aboard. And next for Toronto, Brandon Bell, the solo homer his first time. Checks over to first. Bell, who grew up in Texas, played his college ball at the University of Texas, and then went on to win World Series with the Giants in 2012 and 2014. They called him the captain for a couple of years.
Yeah, and I remember Bruce Bochy talking about Brandon Bell when he was just coming up to the big leagues and said he was a left-handed Buster Posey.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Here comes a pitch. Next offering misses down and away. Chapman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Edge of the zone for a strike. 2-2 now. That one missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Danny Jansen waiting for a turn at the plate. And a 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. One left for Toronto, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Alex Bregman. And here it comes. And he takes a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 1-2 spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next one misses. 2-2. Next pitch inside. 3-2 now. Righty delivers. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That one's got a chance. And it's gone. Alex Bregman sends it out. 3rd home run of the season. It's 1-1.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Yordan Alvarez. First offering misses the mark.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And there's one away.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit. And the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Jose Abreu up to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time. On the ground. Tosses to first. That takes care of Abreu. And next to hit for Houston, Kyle Tucker. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Foul ball. The 0-1. Tucker tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. And the pitch. And that skips in the dirt. That one fouled off. And the 2-2. And that's a little bit high.
Did get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third. Nope, he held back.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
Rips that one center field. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. Alex Bregman brings the power for Houston. All even now at 1-1. Back after this on the show. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now it's Jansen to hit.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the catcher, number 9, Danny Jansen.
Javier back to work. There's a strike.
Well, these Blue Jays just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play. Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Kicks and fires. And that's down and away. The wind to kick the pitch. And a ball evens the count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next pitch misses way outside. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Go ahead run on base. And now here is Kevin Biggio. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Left-hand batter waits. They say a win.
1-2.
Jansen gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of a double play here.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a slow roller. And he picks it up in foul territory. The pitch. And he chases that one. And 1 out now.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Here's Kiermaier now. Flied out to center in his first at bat. That misses. Ball 1.
1 out.
Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And the righty deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
And the batter is George Springer. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First offering, and it just misses. Chris, one of the things that's really cool about George Springer's story is what he has overcome. As a kid, he had a lot of anxiety, and he had a stutter. And he's a guy now that speaks publicly and does so marvelously and is a great spokesperson for young people who struggle with stuttering.
Yeah, the Stuttering Association for the Young, SAY is the acronym, and George Springer doing a great job representing that organization.
Bo Bichette waiting to hit for Toronto. Here's a 3-0. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Christian Javier won't go any further tonight. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Pitching change here, Ronel Blanco.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
So 2 on with 2 away. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver. And now this is down for a base hit. Jansen headed for the plate. He will score. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch, and he just misses. And the 1-0. Slice down the right side. Corners are occupied with 2 down. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's 3-1.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
The pitch. Here's a strike. Bichette at second. Guerrero on at first with 2 down. And strike 2.
1 and 2 is the count.
And a 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
Down. That's the ball.
That one missing inside. Matt Chapman waits on deck. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Chapman gets a piece there. Strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
The pitch. Oh, he hit him. And that brings home a run.
Definitely a problem with the release point there, and it just comes back to bite them. They're going to get away from you at times, but you just can't let it happen with the bases loaded. That's a painful RBI for the hitter.
Bell stands in here, takes ball 1 low. The 1-0. Good eye right there.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And he deals. He was late there. Strike one.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
And a pitch. In the air on the infield. He's under it. Makes the catch. And that will end the inning. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Astros 1. Back here at Minute Maid Park, here's the left fielder, Corey Julks.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The 0-1. Just missed.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That one the other way, and that one gets down, fair ball. And the leadoff man aboard. Next to hit, Jake Myers. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0.
Gosman throws over. Julks back easily. Next pitch is downstairs.
3-0.
And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Martin Maldonado went down on strikes his first time through.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And the 0-1. And a foul ball. First and second here, no outs. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Starting him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Back to the top of the lineup, and stepping in for the Astros, Mauricio Dubon. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a 1-2. Swung on, belted. That's back there. It's gone over the left field wall. He'll touch them all. And we're starting over. It's 4-4.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swinger on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Now it's Alex Bregman. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And they get Bregman for the out. 2 down.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter,
Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. That one's in there, 0-1. In the air, right side. Springer there makes the catch, and they get the out on Alvarez. And that will end the inning. Houston brings in 3 on this homer. All even now at 4 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Toronto catcher, Danny Jansen. Blanco, a 6-foot righty, 180 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Ball 1, no strikes.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Foul ball there. Next pitch misses.
Outside.
Now 2 balls and a strike. They say you win.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. A little bit high, and it's 3-2. Tied at 4. And he walked him.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Go ahead run on base. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Kevin Biggio. And takes low for ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
tied at 4. Got him. One gone here.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Jansen, the base runner at first with 1 out. Fought off foul. And a pitch. Got it by him for the K. Here's George Springer. And that's outside.
One ball, no strike.
Right-handed reliever. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Two outs. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. George Springer takes him deep, and they jump out front. It's 6-4.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Brian Abreu takes over on the mound. He's been so good against lefties. Base is empty with 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Bo Bichette.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Everyone can have a little chuckle there. He's had such a great season. Rarely ever do you see that kind of swing.
Righty to the plate. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Got him swinging. Had him way out front of the slur. It's a beautiful Springer dinger here. It's now a 6-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jose Abreu.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Gosman back to work. On the corner for a strike, and that's strike one.
Abreu, a really hard worker, a guy who takes his craft seriously in the batting cages and on the field during batting practice. He's always trying to stay in the big part of the field, not trying to have a home run derby during BP, but understands that those are typically mistakes when you're trying to hit line drives.
0-2 now, and there's a ball. Line and a base hit into right.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Now it's going to be caught. Ground ball left side, could be two. Bichette to second, and that's two. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. In there for strike one. Pena measures 6 feet even, 25 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. And now the 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Next pitch is popped up. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th, and now it's going to be Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And a pitch. That one at the knees for a strike. The Astros have some action in their pen. Phil Maton appears to be getting loose. The 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Bounce to the left side. Bregman tosses to first, and Guerrero is set down.
Now batting, left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner on at first with one gone. So up next for Toronto, Matt Chapman. And that's in there for strike 1. Here comes a pitch. Strike 2.
That's one of those swing now before the pitchers even let go of the baseball.
The 0-2. In the air to left center. Can't get there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap. But I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
In there, and it's 0-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one ripped right center field. Myers going back on this one. Back some more. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. He leaves the yard to right. His second of the year. It's 9-4.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Ryan Stanek.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man, and one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Danny Jansen digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And 1-2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses inside. Now 2-2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the second baseman, Kevin Biggio. Strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. And that one upstairs. Jansen leads off first with 1 away. So now 1-2.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Next offering is fouled back.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Got him. And there are 2 down. Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one's in there, 0-1. Upstairs.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Good eye in that spot. And there's the strike. He goes down looking. 3-run shot for the Jays this inning. It's now 9-4. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
There's a river in a valley headed towards me. My coolers got my head back and it's flowing in. Keep it rolling.
Set for the last half of the 7th. Leading off, Corey Jolts. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
And here it comes. Swings through that one for strike 2. Hits for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. That misses.
1-2.
And the count 1-2. And now the count is even. At the belt and fires. Bounce to the right side. Biggio throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. And now the center fielder, Jake Myers. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-0.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
And down on strikes. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher
Martin Maldonado up next for the Astros. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Kicks and fires. And a ball evens the count.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Astros are down quietly. They trail it here 9-4. Phil Maton taking over on the mound. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Here's George Springer to start it off. He's already homered in this game. The pitch. And that's too high.
1-0.
And that one is inside. And the pitch. And there's a strike. That one ripped. That's back there. And that one's gone. George Springer leaves the yard. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 10-4. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Next offering is down low. 1-0. There's a strike.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Next offering is fouled back. And the right-hander deals. Struck him out looking.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 3. There's a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And it's even up.
1-1.
There's a swing and a drive. Jolks ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Varsho, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss. That's strike two. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Out number 3. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. And this is now a 10-4 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
There's nothing that can stop me. You best be watching, because I'm putting on a show.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Yimi Garcia.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Here's the Astros leadoff man, Mauricio Dubon. He's already homered here in this one. The pitch. And that's in for a strike. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. Didn't go. Right-handed reliever. Liner, base hit.
Third baseman number 2.
And now it's Alex Bregman.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And the righty deals.
That's a ball.
Toronto's
Outside.
bullpen with some action. Tim Meza up and loosening in the pen. Dubon on at first. Nobody out. Falling behind 2-1. That one is upstairs. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Gets a piece and stays alive. Goes down looking.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
And next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a pop-up. Bichette makes the play, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Astros, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
And here's the first baseman, Jose Abreu. Check swing. Went around. That's strike one. Kicks and deals. And now it's even up. The pitch.
Ball.
Up the middle. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, right fielder,
Kyle Tucker getting ready to hit.
Rookie season, I was undrafted. Second year, took a leave of absence. By year 3, I was back at it with a practice squad.
And that one missing low.
Ball.
Next offering is in for a strike. And misses inside. First and second, 2 down. Line drive, base hit. Dubon around third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. It's now 10-5.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Righty delivers in for a strike, and now 3 balls and a strike. This to center field. Kiermaier makes the catch, and that'll do it. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 10 and the Astros 5. So here comes Ryan Presley to the mound. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. And here is Matt Chapman, 1 for 2. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. The throw to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. And now for the Jays, Brandon Bell. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit. And he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Oh, 1.
Hit hard. That gets through.
The catcher, number 9, Danny.
One down.
Jansen.
Here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. First offering misses the mark. Presley, in his 10th season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a slurve, and he works in a changeup. The 1-0.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
On the ground, could be 2. Pena over to second, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Blue Jays 10 and the Astros 5. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Adam Simber. He last pitched 2 days ago. Corey Julks now at the plate. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Tim Meza getting ready to go. Next pitch is outside. Hit on the ground to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. They get him, but it was pretty close.
The center fielder, number 6.
Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. A strikeout and a walk. There's a strike. Bounce to third. Has to barehand it. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out.
He was out early today working on that very play.
So it's their last chance in this one. Martin Maldonado up next for the Astros. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Simber is ready. That's a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Down to their final strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
These guys had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
And your final 10-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Because I